Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, let's go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. That's incomplete left side.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. Stroud from the pistol. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now a give running right. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just...
And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Stroud off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Tony.
Throwing is Stroud. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Where's the hot?
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And it'll be Giants football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Oh, and south.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Offense up to the line fast. On play action, here's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here. 2nd and 4. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Speed left. Under. Under.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He finds space, middle of the field. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. The 50. The 30. 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing now off play action. Into the hands of Neighbors. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. From the red zone now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect.
Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Now he loses the ball. And this crosses the sideline inside the 10. So no turnover, and they got to feel fortunate to retain possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. But sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 around the Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Texans behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. From the gun, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And they're going to take over possession. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hits his running back. Jukes out a one-stop. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's inside the 10. And he's going to kick this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Forced out to his right. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Stroud from the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
quick, right?
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down.
Here we go.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
They go play action on first. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it deep downfield. He has the New York touchdown. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
All right.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
South.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Here comes the final play of our first half.
All right. Hey, one more. Yeah.
He'll throw it. Headed out right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
This is complete to Neighbors. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. From the 41. Neighbors with a catch. And they bring him down around the 34. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Couldn't pick up anything. And now he brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you? Or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Throwing from his own end zone. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Stroud now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. You got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Finding Collins. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Look the high.
They'll throw it again. Kamara's got it. Has some daylight through the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, Stroud. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 3. That's complete to Kamara. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. From the gun, Stroud. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, they'll run. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
Let's go.
Slot receiver headed left. First down, he takes the snap. That's complete to Wilson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Tight end going in motion here. From the 17. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the... This defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And a Massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. He'll throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Why, Tony?
Stroud from the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Stroud. Connects on the crosser. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied, knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So the Texans gonna run it back, try for another 2-point conversion. They want to run it across. And he is into the end zone for 2. So that right there turns this into a 3-score game. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Oh, what a stiff ball by a man, and now he's in the clear. 30. He's at the 10. Dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown. The Giants keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Gay play to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Already.
On play action, here's Stroud. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans trail by 23 now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants nearing their 6th win this season. All right, here we go. Second down.
60 Bobcat. Set, go.
Trying again following the sack. He finds Johnson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
From the gun on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
The Giants are set to punt. Takes it in at the 26. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Texans football. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
11. Here we go. Like you, Texans.
To the air, Stroud. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Houston calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw, Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Here's Stroud now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
Hey, Sal.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him. Have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well, but there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Right up the gut. And he's able to drive up past the 40. So the Giants come away with the win.